Salut à tous les gars, aujourd'hui on se retrouve pour une nouvelle vidéo. Fancy a enfin donné un signe de vie sur l'update 5 sur Escape the Backrooms. Donc aujourd'hui les amis, on va regarder tout simplement la vidéo qu'il a sortie sur YouTube. Donc elle est juste ici les gars. I turned by the backroom into a console game les gars. Quel banger. Ça fait un an et demi qu'on a plus de nouvelles. On va regarder ça tout de suite les gars. On va réagir. Oh là là. On va réagir les amis. Tout simplement à cette magnifique vidéo les gars.
So this might sound crazy, and I'm not sure if anyone will agree with me, but I don't think a game is officially a game until it's on consoles. And my game has a very huge problem because consoles don't take early access games, and my game has been in early access for like 3 years now, which is actually kind of sad. Now the reason it's been in early access for so long is because instead of doing things like fixing bugs and improving performance that game developers are supposed to do, I was just spamming new levels one after the other the entire time. But since I'm a completely serious professional game developer and had absolutely no problems adding VR support before, I thought, hey, how hard could it possibly be to add console support? See that? That right there is something called foreshadowing. So the first step to add console support is to order something called dev kits, which are the super secret version of consoles that only developers are allowed to know about. So I can't even show you guys what they look like, but let's just say when I first opened up the box, I thought that someone sent me a pipe bomb for taking too long to update the game. And after I opened them up, they just sat there for a year and a half since I bought them before Part 3 even dropped. Like, they were basically just furniture at this point. Now, my game is meant to be played the good old-fashioned way with a mouse and a keyboard, so I had to set up this controller layout and then loaded it up to try it out, but it was completely broken and all I was doing was just spinning around and then getting stuck whenever I opened up a menu. Now, you might be like me and think that controllers work like this and can tell whenever you move them, but they're actually supposed to work like this because...
En gros, Noji là, genre il a vraiment galéré à mettre sur console parce qu'il fallait ajouter la manette et tout genre. Après les gars
because of something called dead zones, which are these magical areas where your controller pretends you're not touching it even when you are, and have different sensitivities based on where your thumbstick is, because otherwise you'd have to keep your controller pointed perfectly straight, because if you moved it even just a tiny little bit...
Les gars, attendez. J'ai mis la France, j'ai mis la France. Les gars, j'ai mis la France. Attendez. Parce que Fancy il a mis un truc sur son serveur. J'ai réussi à mettre un emoji avant tout le monde. J'ai mis le drapeau de la France. Ez, les gars. Eh, chut, calme. Calme. Attendez, mon pote, il a ragé avec un emoji aussi. Bon, on continue la vidéo.
It would make you stop moving forward and just drift sideways instead. So I had to go in and tweak all these numbers until it finally stopped feeling like I was moonwalking through the level. So now that I can move around with a controller, it was finally time to test it on consoles, which should be no big deal.
Les gars, on veut l'update, on s'en tape des contrôleurs, on veut l'update.
My game is extremely well optimized, and how do I only have 12 FPS? Is my game really that bad? And this was when I started to question if I still wanted to commit to this massive life-changing decision. But then I remembered that I can't let you guys down, and you all believe in me being able to do it, and if I work hard and really put my mind to it, I can easily...
Fancy is too dumb to add console support himself.
Wait, what? Guys, I'm trying my best here, okay? So I started optimizing level 0 and writing a bunch of code and even rewriting shaders so that it could work on consoles, and after a full week of work, I finally got it to run at 60 FPS, like I told you guys I could do it. But then I realized that there's 47 more levels in the game that I had to optimize, and some of them would take a really long time to fix, and I was quickly running out of time before everyone forgot about my game. And that's when I remembered what XXX Backrooms Fans 69 said.
Fancy is too dumb to add console support himself.
Après il est chaud les gars en montage, on va pas se mentir, il est bouillant.
Well, I don't have to do it myself.
Mais bon, one
if I
update.
can find the
Je floppe à chaque fois.
One update on the planet to help me out.
One update,
so I came across Mike, Mo, and Steve, who are super pro game devs, and together we started fixing everything to make it run smoothly on consoles. And by we started fixing everything, I mean they started fixing everything, because I went right back to adding new levels like the death slides. which can be found in the deeper parts of level 0 and are slides that
Slide fun de deeper part of level 0. Ok, c'est un nouveau niveau ça?
cause a lot of death.
Hein?
So I blocked out the level and then added textures, adjusted the lighting, and then made the level look dirty and added graffiti all over the walls. Now this level is rumored to be the place where the bacteria entity first evolved, so I added these blobs of bacteria around the level and then spawned multiple entities that'll roam around hunting down players.
What?
And because large amounts of bacteria is very harmful to breathe in, it'll eventually cause explorers to pass out if they're in the level for too long, leaving them laying on the floor vulnerable to the deadly entities. And that's where you come in.
Huh?
Because I added a mechanic where you can pick up the explorers and carry them back to safety. But don't get too excited about saving them, because remember those death slides that we talked about? Yeah, it turns out that after someone slides down one, it'll get disarmed and bring you to another level instead of killing you. So you're gonna have to make some pretty questionable moral choices if you want to escape.
Bizarre quand même. On veut l'update.
So before I add the next level, be sure to like the video and subscribe or you'll no clip into the backrooms. And if you guys have been watching my videos and still haven't gotten the game yet, it's called Escape the Backrooms, so be sure to check it out with the link in the description. Also, be sure to double check the name before you accidentally buy the wrong game and then bully me in the comment section about it. So the next level I'm gonna add is level... Hold up, what's this? The game is ready to start submitting for certification. You just need to get the console company's approval first.
C'est ce qu'il répète depuis plusieurs mois, les gars.
Oh, that's actually a really big problem because unlike Steam where any idiot like me can upload their game, Backrooms.
C'est abusé, frère.
Consoles have to approve your game first, which is basically meant to keep games like mine from ruining their platforms. And after opening up their extremely long and complicated form, I started running into some issues filling it out. Does your game promote positivity? Yes, of course. I mean, what kind of question is that? And after waiting 10 to 14 business days for their answer, I finally got a message back that said,
Dear Mr. Fancy.
Wait, Mr. Fancy? I kinda like it.
Unfortunately, this project doesn't fit with what we're looking for and will make our company look really bad. Please rewrite the form and submit it again. Or don't, since we probably won't accept it anyway.
Wait, what? How could my game possibly look out of place among the rest of their games? But I eventually rewrote the application like 5 times and promised I'd stop traumatizing players, which is obviously a complete lie, but it finally got approved after 6 months. Guys,
ouais, classique.
I'm so sorry.
Classique.
Now, I know a lot of you have been wondering why this update took so long and think that I'm not actively working on it, but I literally work on this game for 12 hours a day, and this game is literally my life, which sounds kind of sad, but it's really a dream come true, so thank you guys so much. And the update has basically been done since like January, and all the time past that has just been spent replying to emails and doing a bunch of business verifications and all these other boring things.
Mais les gars, il aurait juste pu, genre, la sortir pour les PC et après la sortir plus tard pour les consoles tant que ça accepte pas, genre. En mode, pourquoi il a pas sorti pour les PC avant, genre. Après, je suis pas un développeur, je suis pas un mec branché dans ça, donc peut-être il peut pas. Mais moi je pense que c'est possible, genre tu la sors d'abord sur les PC et t'attends que les consoles les acceptent, et si elles acceptent pas, bah tant pis, nous on l'a, tu vois. Les PC ils vont juste se faire foutre là.
Get the game ready for consoles, which sucks because it was completely out of my control and I can't do anything to make it go faster, but the expectations just kept getting higher and higher. But in the meantime,
One update! Mec, j'espère qu'il va la dire, il reste 1 minute.
I've been able to make some pretty exciting moves that I think you guys will definitely like, and one of those moves was finally taking out the time to find more developers for the game, and after talking to a bunch of companies, I decided to partner up with Secret Mode to help update the game faster, and also to do a better job at communicating with you guys, since I've been super busy working on the update and I've kind of been leaving you guys in the dark, which I hate to do since it makes it seem like I don't care about the game or community, when in reality I care so much that I'm just locked into working on the game 24/7 and don't want to get distracted with making videos or announcements. But I'll be uploading the trailer for the update really soon, so with all that being said, be sure to stay fancy, drink almond water, and wait, how'd I get to this level?
Attends, il a juste dit trailer soon. Attends, c'est parce qu'il dit depuis 6 mois? Il avait pas dit il y a 2 mois l'update soon. Attends. Et là c'est trailer soon. Attends, mais il y a un souci les gars là. Abonnez-vous.